Next on Worcester News Tonight, the first significant snowfall of the season has arrived, and one local business says they're happy to see it. Plus, the Worcester St. Patrick's Parade Committee announcing the 2019 Grand Marshal. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. The first significant snowfall of the season has made its way here to central Massachusetts. While many are not ready to say goodbye to fall just yet, one local business is welcoming the snow with open arms. Our Cam Jandro has the story.
Anna, we haven't even cut the Thanksgiving Day turkey yet, and there's already a significant amount of snow falling from the sky. As you can see right here, there's already a significant amount of snow built up on the charter TV3 news vehicles, and I caught it with a few people today who aren't really upset that the snow's already here in central Massachusetts.
Before any flakes fell in central Massachusetts Thursday, ski ward in Shrewsbury was already covered in snow.
We started making snow around 4 a.m. yesterday, Wednesday. The owner came down. He was excited to start up, so he came down at 3 to start up snowmaking.
The first snowfall of the season is like music to the ears of General Manager Stephanie LaCroix. Ski Ward says they're way ahead of schedule this year. Slopes already have a nice coating of snow.
So we usually aim for the weekend after Thanksgiving to open, so this is pretty early. The last 2 years we opened December 9th, so making snow this early is definitely a plus. It's early for us, so we're excited.
Not everyone is as pleased with the snow as LaCroix. Grocery stores were busy Thursday night, with people trying to stock up before the storm.
Quite a few people, but I found what I needed, was able to get out, so it wasn't too bad.
Even with it being a week before Thanksgiving, some aren't surprised with the snow.
That's why we chose to live here in New England. We got all the seasons, and winter is one of them.
The area could see rain and sleet following the snowfall, but LaCroix says Ski Ward is ready for the 2018-2019 season to begin.
All systems go. We should be able to start making snow again Saturday night based on the weather, so come out and ski.
Now, once again, the snow is expected to turn into rain and sleet overnight, which means it is going to impact the morning commute. In Worcester tonight, I'm Cam Jandro, Worcester News Tonight.
Earlier today, people in Worcester were picking up last-minute remaining pieces of fall, gearing up for tonight's snowfall. Our Brittany Schaefer has the story.
Philip Maloof is raking away the last signs of fall as he prepares for snow.
I'm out here because I don't want the lawn to rot on me with the leaves on top because the snow's supposed to come in tonight. And I just wanted to try to get ahead of the snow and get as much as I could.
The Worcester resident was out in his heavy jacket, a hat, and gloves to keep warm. He says the cold weather and snow came sooner than he expected, but he's prepared.
No, I hate it. I pick up a shovel, go out and shovel it.
And with the winter-like weather comes possible health risks. Carewell Urgent Care says they expect to be busy these next few days.
Frostbite, which is very common, hypothermia, and falls. Especially hypothermia, it could cause death.
Temperatures didn't reach far above freezing Thursday. Nurse practitioner Jufred Cologne says people shouldn't stay outside too long in these conditions.
I wouldn't suggest even more than 30 minutes. Wear proper clothing actually to combat the cold. Gloves, bonnets, thermal wears, thick jackets.
Rose DeSorcy put up markers on her driveway ahead of an expected snowplow visit. She says the weather changed from summer to winter quickly this year, but she's always ready.
I have my shovel and salt ready for the winter. It definitely feels like snow in the air. It's colder. The heat is on now, full blast. But this is to be expected. It is the end of November and it's winter in New England, so get ready.
Worcester Public Schools will have a 2-hour delay tomorrow morning. The city also declaring their winter parking ban is in effect right now. Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.
A meeting scheduled for tonight on the redesign of Kelley Square is postponed due to the weather. 4 designs were presented for community feedback at the last meeting. Refined options were expected to be presented tonight. The meeting is rescheduled for Wednesday, December 5th at 6 p.m. at the Worcester Academy Performance Center. The Worcester County St. Patrick's Parade Committee announces their 2019 Grand Marshal. The honoree this year is Worcester police officer Sean Lovely. He became an officer in 1994. He also served in the U.S. Army from 1989 to 2003. Lovely has won many awards over the years for his involvement in the community and beyond. For the past 4 years, he's organized the Union Halloween, where he and a group of volunteers provide candy and activities for more than 3,000 kids. He says he's honored to be chosen.
I can't even imagine. This is like an unbelievable gift that they've given me. I mean, I do a lot of noble things over the years, and sometimes you wonder if it's hitting home towards people, and for them to bestow this on me, honestly, I can't thank them enough.
Lovely will be honored at the Grand Marshal Award Dinner on January 26th at St. Spiridon Greek Orthodox Cathedral Hall. A member of the Fitchburg State University men's basketball team is apologizing for a brutal hit on a Nichols player during a game on Tuesday night. This video from the game shows a Nichols College guard shooting a three-pointer. As he follows through, Fitchburg guard Kewan Platt is seen jogging towards him and delivering an elbow to his head. Platt took to social media to apologize, saying, "I hereby want to apologize and show my deep regret upon my actions that occurred during the game against Nichols College the other night. What I did is totally unacceptable and not justified in any way. I got frustrated and lost control over my behavior. I know these words cannot undo my wrongdoings. In the future, I promise to make better choices." He goes on to say he doesn't want to only apologize to the player, but also to his teammates, the coaching staff, the university, and the whole basketball community. Fitchburg State said Wednesday Platt has been indefinitely suspended from the basketball team and barred from campus, effective immediately. New details tonight on an officer-involved shooting in Auburn. The man who was shot by police Wednesday has died. The Worcester County District Attorney's Office says 59-year-old Joseph Lowry of Dublin, New Hampshire, was shot at a gas station by officers. Police say he refused to drop his sawed-off rifle as he sat in his pickup truck. The confrontation was prompted by a call from his wife, who requested a welfare check, and officers traced Lowry's truck to Auburn. Police say Lowry shot at a house in Roxbury, New Hampshire back in April. The officers involved in the Auburn shooting have been put on leave. A 3-alarm fire damages a multi-million-dollar home in Southborough. Homeowners wouldn't go on camera, but say they were inside when the fire started this morning. They say they'd only been living there for 1 week and hadn't even fully moved in. The fire department brought in mutual aid and says the fire was located on the second floor and attic and is under investigation.
Being an attic fire, so the access up there was very limited. There was a lot of insulation in there, and there was a heavy amount of fire up there. So that was really the biggest challenge with it, and we were concerned that we weren't going to be able to get it under control enough to extinguish it before it did more damage to the house.
Southborough Fire Chief Joe Morrow says the fire doesn't appear to be suspicious. He says another challenge was the home's size being more than 10,000 square feet. Firefighters in Worcester working to figure out what caused a fire at a laundromat overnight as customers figure out how to get their belongings back. Our Rosalind Flaherty has more.
This is the damage to Delina's Laundromat in Worcester after an early morning fire broke out Thursday.
I just got the call. I don't know how bad it was until I got here.
The 2-alarm fire forced the laundromat and surrounding businesses to close. The owner says she's happy no one was inside at the time.
Luckily, it was contained before it spread further down the building.
She says a lot of people's clothes are still inside, making it difficult for people who need to pick them up.
We have a few people who are very needed things urgent today. So it's just trying to look through my books to see if we can contact them. I know I feel really bad.
One woman who came to pick up a dress she's supposed to wear to a wedding this Saturday was upset there was no one here to help her.
Oh, I'm upset right now. Should have just done it myself. I have customers who come here every day to get their stuff, Why wouldn't you even stay here?
The owner says the laundromat has been in the family for years and she's just waiting for more answers.
Just figuring it out right now.
Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.